Hey guys, welcome to Cash Flow Coma. In this video, I want to talk about vending. I know I've made a lot of laundromat collection videos recently. I'm not just a laundromat channel, I also have a whole other vending business as well. I'm also a partner in another business as well. I'll make a complete sources of income video soon after. But anyway, so vending. So the first couple of questions that I get in vending is how do you get a location? Where do you get machines? How much does your vending business make? Honestly, it all kind of depends. If you're looking to get a great location and if you're in a small part of town, I mean, unless you have some connections into like maybe a CEO of a big business and they need some vending machines in there, chances are you just don't have those connections though. I'm going to assume that you don't because, it's just to make the video relative. If you're in a small part of town, I mean, I've even seen on the Vending Nations page on Facebook, like somebody talking about, I don't know, a lot of people honestly need guidance. And I see a post where somebody's talking about like they want to hire an electrician to make an outlet for an outside of a store in a small little intersection in their small town so that they can have a machine there so that people can use it because there's a lot of foot traffic. Honestly, like the first sentence, the first couple of words of that whole phrase, I just kind of like lose interest because I would never spend more than I needed to get my business going. Remember, you want to be in the green as quickly as possible. That really goes with any kind of business. If this is your first kind of business, you got a lot to learn. Secondly, quality definitely beats quantity. I hate to say it because I know that there are a lot of guys who chase this around. If you're into honor boxes or little gumball machines and you have like 30 or 40 of them around town, I mean, I'm hurting you by not telling you the truth. Honestly, you need to get rid of all of that. Just sell it. Sell it. Get rid of that. Get as much money as you can for all of it. What you need in order to make vending, because I see that they'll make like honor box video collections or a gumball collection and they make like $80 in quarters in 1 week. I mean, that's cool. And then profit's only like half of that. Just, if you want to get into vending, you need to get a location. I'm not talking about your aunt's barber shop. I'm not talking about your cousin's nail salon. I'm talking about a location. What is a location? A location is a factory or a company with 40, 50, I mean, I'm not going to say anything less than 40. Well, it has 38 employees. Well, fine. But it needs to have employees who use it and depend on it for lunch and snacks. What I mean by snacks is that typically in a union job or a factory, you're going to get a break around 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. where it's like everybody stops working, they go and they sit down in the break room, and then they go right back to work in 10 minutes. They're going to hammer those machines down. My machines, one location, is hammered down every single day. And I mean, if you want to know how I got started around May. I had been investing long before then, but I got started in May. Look, it is what it is. I had the capital to start it though, but it costed me around $4,000 to buy this location along with the two machines. That's a small start investment. You need it's gonna pay for it. It's gonna pay for it. And what I mean by that is if you land some little location and you're calling around or chasing down barbershops and salons and all this craziness around town, calling up people 1,000 times a day and you're not getting anywhere, that's not what I do. I did that for 1 day, and honest to God, I did that for 1 day and I completely hated it. I could not imagine cold calling people and doing that for vending and just trying to land a location. Because what happens is that somebody will have a full-time job, they'll get a decent location. And by the time you really get up there with vending, you may even be able to replace your full-time job, but now your vending location, which was once passive income, isn't so passive anymore, and so now you're just stocking drinks all day and night. Well, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, it all depends on your goals. I don't know what your goals are. if your goals are to build a vending business and you like it, then go for it. I'm just saying you're gonna have to have some kind of help if you ever like want to take a week of vacation or something like that, at least once a year. I don't want you all to get burned out. I do want to give the reality and kind of give you the hard facts. And I'm hurting you by not telling you that. The gumball machines and the honor boxes, that's gotta go. You gotta go. That you're never gonna make. I mean, okay, there are some I can't speak for all of them, but it's like I'll see these posts on Vending Nation on Facebook, and it's like, I just got my collection, and it's like $80 for a week. Cool. I mean, you can't pay rent with that. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you want, and plus all the gas and the driving around. I'm going to show you guys what one vending location looks like for me. By the way, I got this location in May. I installed credit card readers in July, so even July, when you see the July summary, it's not going to be fair because it was done around July like 15th or something, so half the days were done. Also, this is where the kind of investing aspect comes in. It was a newer business, a newer company. Since then, they've expanded and they've hired a lot of people, even the machines. Every time I go in there, they're doing some work, like drywall work. They're hiring people. This is what a location looks like. So right away, we're going to log on to NIAX. I'm going to go ahead and protect that little passcode. You're going to see that all my analytics are for that one location are right here. I can see what they buy, when they buy, by the hour. These are my two machines in the pie graph, the snack machine and the Drake machine. As you can see in the light blue, they're credit card sales. Some days, credit card sales exceed cash sales. So, you know, it's a good investment, the credit card readers. Great investment. And now for the daily, oh, you can see the Sundays, where the Sundays are, because they actually work Saturdays, which is, you know, it sucks for them, but it's awesome for me. This is the day, one day. That's how much I made one day yesterday. That's how much I made yesterday, $100. One day yesterday. This is our monthly goal here, or summary here. I started in May. June, July, I started to pick up, right? August, this is where things kind of got real and they started to hire more people. Now look at October. Watch this. October completely doubled last month. And it is the 20th of the month and we're already at more than $1,000 for that one location. October, we made $1,350 at that one location. So quality beats quantity, guys. I don't want y'all to get hurt. And, you know, it's kind of like this fallacy that some of y'all write out where like, well, I'm not making enough, I'm just going to get more. The gumball machines and the honor boxes, I mean, I get that. Maybe in a big city you can make a lot. If you're not, I mean, who else are you competing with? You know, I mean, I don't think it's right for like a career vendor. I don't think that's the direction you should go in. Do it right. Land a good location, like what I have, a window factory in town here. And, you know, you need the quality. You need the machines. Put the money down. Buy the location out. Buy the machines. Normally, a good machine, they're going to cost $600 to $1,000, maybe even a little bit more than $1,000. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's my one location, guys. At my peak, I had 7 machines and 3 locations. I sold a location to a gentleman here in town. He actually watched some of my videos, which I thought was very flattering. You know, I just didn't have the time for it because of the laundromat, and I didn't really want to outsource that asset there. I still have my one machine, bottle machine in an apartment complex, which I'm actually begging for this factory to take the bottle machine in there. I said, please, if you guys want it here, you can have it here. The apartment complex, I mean, I can sell that location. I still have the right to that location. I can sell it. That'd be a great little money maker. But yeah, I really need them to have another machine because those guys are keeping me busy. And, you know, I mean, that's just what happens when you're making $100 a day and vending in one location. Imagine if I had 5 of these. Imagine if I had 4 or 5 of these. I'd be making more than like a full-time job, medium household income, give or take. So yeah, guys, the gumball machines and the honor boxes, I love the economic side of it, as in like you're saving money by not spending a lot, you can make a little bit of money, but that's exactly it. You're gonna make a little bit of money. If you want to make a lot of money, you need to get a location. How do you get a location? Talk to vendors. You got to talk to people. Talk to vendors. I go into Sam's Club sometimes and I see people taking stacks and stacks of Cokes and drinks. That's a vendor. Talk to that guy. He's probably a really successful vendor. Ask him if he's selling any locations. Ask him if he can partner up with you. Get a contact. Get his number. You got to talk to people. For my laundromat, in this wholesale store in town, I saw this guy had loads and loads of FICO, I think it's called, FICO, and Ariel, this powdered soap, boxes of them. I said, wow, you must have a great laundromat. And he said, oh, yes, I do. And I said, well, you know what, can I stop by and like check it out? Maybe I'm looking for some new equipment. He was trying to sell some equipment. I just made a contact. You got to talk to people for this stuff. I talked my way into getting that location. So yeah, that's basically all it is, guys. If you want a location, you gotta probably pay for it, because all the good locations are taken. I mean, it's not like anyone hasn't thought of like a giant factory in town where a bunch of people work. Probably they still get calls even to this day of people trying to buy that location out. The only thing that I kind of worry for you guys is that if you get so big in vending, which actually my one soap vending machine in my laundromat, I bought from a guy here in town who had 3 schools under his belt. He had 3 schools like this. And he had been vending since 2004. He has 60 to 80 machines. I don't even know. He doesn't even know how much. Around 60 to 80 machines. He vends all day, every day. At that point, though, it's not really passive, though. You're going to have some kind of help. If you want to split it and maybe just, I mean, you're going to have to get a lot of machines, though, and then split some of the work. Not all of it, but outsource some of the work. Alleviate yourself so that you can have some time back. Then now you have an employee. Now you got a business, and you got a legit business with an employee. You're outsourcing work. That's a good career if you want to be a vendor and stay in the vending business. For me, it was more of a stepping stone and entrance, and it is a great entrance. It's a great entrance for like a brand new entrepreneurs. Maybe you still have a job. If you can get to the point to where you have 4 or 5 of these, and you maybe even outsource some, and you can leave your job for them, then I mean, hey, that's cool. I'm not going to stop you. But when you get to a certain point, the level of what's it called? Passiveness kind of shrinks just a little bit. Even with my one location, I mean, that place will make $2,000 a month. One location, it will make $2,000 a month very soon. At that point, I'm probably going to outsource some of it, just because I have a lot of stuff going on with the laundromat. I'm about to get the dryers in. They're coming in December. Still looking for some triple loads. I'm also a partner in another business that generates me a certain amount of income every month as well. So I have 3 sources of income now. The vending machine in the apartment complex, that one does good. It does good. I'm begging for the factory to take it, though, and I will gladly rip that machine out of the apartment complex, sell the apartment location, and put the bottle machine in the factory, because those guys drain monsters. In 2 days, gone. Texas cinnamon buns, or really any pastry for that matter, on the bottom row there in the snack machine, 2 days, gone. It's astonishing. But I mean, that's what happens when you're making $100 a day with one location. So anyway, I hope this video kind of helped you guys out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Clap that like button. I hope to make more vending videos as well. I know I haven't made a couple in a while. I'll make another vending location as well. I just collected. I have to collect twice a week now. I don't feel comfortable collecting only once a week. There's too much money in there, too much risk. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.